comedy, so I took a shower.
Big bear that, everybody. Alright, everybody having fun? This is probably one of the coolest venues I've ever done comedy in. Oh man. I did bowling alley comedy, and that's not good. just trying to tell my jokes, and people are like, yes, strike. Oh man. It's so hot, isn't it? It's really hot, and it's hot outside too, right? I think I figured out why it's hot outside. I think the gates of hell are opening up at Mitch McConnell, and somehow Lindsey Graham got sucked into that. So, yeah, it's pretty hot though. The other day I saw a Republican buying an iced coffee. And I saw a Democrat doing a cannonball into a barrel of oil. Oh, that's silly. That's stupid. That's for me. So I've been doing comedy now for about 3 years, and I have a good support system to give me for the comedy, which is great. My dad is actually one of my biggest fans. Yeah. I called him up the other day and I told him, I said, hey Dad, I got a 3-minute gig at Comedy Works. He said, call me when you have 5. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, I'm doing therapy. So then I called him up. I got a 5-minute gig. Pretty excited. So I called him up and said, Dad, I got a 5-minute gig. He goes, where? I said, the Sexplatorium. It's a real place. He said, call me when you're at Comedy Works. You know what? It's fine. That Sexplatorium was a contest, and I got 2nd place. Thank you. Yeah, I won a sex class. What do you think my dad got for Christmas this year? My mom's never been happier. No, he actually loves that joke. He thinks that's one of his favorite jokes. So it's nice that he kind of can be supported on that. My mom is also supportive. My mom had a stroke, and so she can't be as supportive as she wants. But the great thing about my mom now is her filter is gone. So there's nothing funny about dementia. But we were walking down the street the other day, and my mom turns to me and super loud and in my ear, she goes, as this person is walking toward us, she goes, whoa, that lady's gonna give birth any minute now. Mom, you can't say that. 1, very loud, and 2, that's a guy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So my parents are getting older and things are happening, and that means that I'm getting older because that's how time works. I go to the doctor way more than I think I should. But I've gone to the doctor more in my 40s than I did from 18 to 40. And there are things that you think that I would be good at, that I'm not good at. The other day I sneezed and I threw my neck out. So I was just walking around like this. Only when I sneeze and throw my neck out. You would think that I would be good at sleeping. Nope, not good at sleeping. You wake up and you feel like you just played 13 seasons in the NFL. What did I do? Oh, I slept for 6 hours. That makes sense. So when you get hurt, you have to go to the doctor. So I was in the doctor's office, sitting like you do, and waiting. the doctor come in. And the doctor said, I hate to break this to you, but you have syphilis. Yes, that's an appropriate response. Devastating news. Yeah. Thank God I was in exam room 2 and the walls were really thin, and the doctor was in exam room 1. So whatever was going on in exam room 1, I saw the guy in the waiting room. No high fiving was going on today. This is true again, doctor. I went to the doctors, and you could probably hear it because, one, I'm way out of shape, and that's fine. I am a shape. That works. so I'm a little out of shape, but I actually at 40 years old, I got diagnosed with asthma. I kid you not, this is the prescription I got from the doctor. So I'm sitting there and the doctor says, okay, so I need you to go to YouTube and Google this doctor and he's going to teach you how to breathe. What? Yeah. If you go to the doctor, if you go to YouTube, he will teach you how to breathe correctly. So yeah, I mean, I wish that there was more to that joke, but that was the true story. So yeah, you can kind of hear that my asthma is kind of kicking in, and it's okay, I'll survive. What else? Doctor stuff. Oh yeah, when you get older. Oh yeah. Hey, I just had a kid. Thank you. 9 years ago. Today is actually her birthday. Yeah. We had her birthday last year, and we had the two characters that go together. My daughter chose these characters. We had Barbie, cute for an 8-year-old, yeah, very cute. And we have the character that goes along with Barbie, Wednesday Addams. So we had a very pink and black birthday. I called it the not so happy birthday. My daughter, she writes a lot of my jokes, and so if you don't like it, you can see me after the show, and I need to go home and I'll discipline her. She is funny. She does a lot of things. We took her to Disneyland. I don't know if you've ever been to Disneyland, but it is one giant line. And at the end is Jimmy Kimmel. No, I took her to Disneyland, and I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but they have something called a princess brunch. And it's adorable. There are kids and adults just running around in princess outfits. And my daughter chose to go as Ursula. If you don't know who Ursula is, she is not a princess. She is a sea witch. So we have all these cute kids running around in prince and princess outfits, and my daughter is an octopus. You know what though? She got to see some characters, and they were giving her signatures, which was cool. And the head character was actually really fun. We got to wait in line, and we didn't know who the head character was, and we came around the bend, and right there was Ariel. So you can see it. We had Ariel and my daughter the octopus trying to get Ariel to sign something. Yeah, I don't know, the last thing that Ariel did when she signed something, I think she lost her voice in her family. What else about my daughter? She went on the computer the other day, and I get messages on the websites that she goes to, so she's not going to anything inappropriate. The top 3 websites that came back last week: Taylor Swift, which I'm pretty sure is Google's default when you type in T. Her elementary school, so that was cute. The third one was a little concerning, and I don't know why it didn't get flagged, but she Googled Zillow. Maybe she knows something that I don't know about the housing market. I wish I was her age if I was her age, I wish I had invested in a house. Oh gosh, what do we got here? Yeah. You guys ever been to the zoo after hours? I mean, we're in a zoo right now. This is awesome. But have you ever been to like a real zoo after hours? Yeah, it's a little crazy. I did learn that bears poop in the woods. That is a true statement. So if you've ever wondered, now you know. I went with my buddy, and he was pretty excited. He goes, "Hey, we're going to the zoo. We're going to see some camel toes and some moose knuckles." Don't Google moose knuckle, you'll end up on a list. Oh. Any beer drinkers? Anybody like beer? Yeah. PBR, that's a beer, right? I'm not quite sure what PBR won their blue ribbon for. I don't know if it was like a water tasting contest, and they're like, yeah, that's way better than water. Or if it was like the first beer ever. Or if it was like elementary school science fair project where everybody got a ribbon, you know, millennial style. I went to a Catholic school, and I am not Catholic, so strike one. I went to a Catholic school. I didn't realize how rough Catholic schools were. The recess was like the prison yard. You had to take the communion wafers and carve them into a shiv. Take the money trays that they collect the money in and hit somebody over the back of the head so you know that you're in charge. You gotta make somebody your maiden Mary. Yeah, I went to Catholic school, and I got in a fight. Well, you guys might call it assault. So, I'll set the scene for you. You gotta remember that I'm in 6th grade. I square up. She squares up. Boom! Punch right to the face. Blood everywhere. So I'm in the ambulance. And I said, "What happened?" And the EMT guy said, "You got hit by a nun." See? It's like the jail yard. I did get held back. I got held back in 6th grade. You know, my dad is supportive when it comes to comedy. He's not the greatest communicator, though. So we were standing in line, and we get to the front of the line, and I thought I was going into 7th grade, and the lady goes, "Which grade?" And I said, I don't know why she sounds like the Monsters, Inc. lady, but that's just, in my head, that's where we are. She said, "Which grade?" I said, "I'm in 7th grade," and I heard from behind me, "He's in 6th grade." And I turned to him and I said, "I'm in 7th grade," and he goes, We'll talk about this when we get home. It's been 29 years. We still haven't talked about it. When he sees my special, he'll see. All right, it's getting hot in here. So I appreciate everybody coming to this. This was super fun. Real quick before everybody leaves, let's get the comedians to come on back up here. Give them a round of applause. Zach McNamara, Bear Love, Ryan Mitchell, and Christian had to go to another show because he's really popular. But if you guys wouldn't mind, and we could take kind of like a groupie, and we'll have Bear, since he's big and big, you know, he'll put his hands out, and we'll all try to get into the picture.
Ready? All right, wave or yell.
Round of applause for all the comedians today. Again, it's not obligated, but there are tip QR codes for the comedians. Thank you.